Hello everyone. In this video training, I will discuss about Chapter 2, the Internet, Web, and Electronic Commerce. Okay. This video session is based on Computing Essential 2019 for the course of BCIS 1305. Okay, the first one that I would like to mention is about the different type of web generation. Okay, the first one is Web 1.0. What is Web 1.0? Web 1.0 is basically the first generation of the internet, like World Wide Web. Basically, this is just providing information and exchanging data. Okay, when the first time that internet created, it is just used for exchanging data and providing information, nothing else. At that time, we did not have Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube. Okay, so that's the first one, linking existing information or providing information or exchanging data only. Then come up with the second generation of web, which is Web 2.0. Okay, Web 2.0 is the collaboration amongst applications, users, and programs. This is where the user can participate in the content of the World Wide Web. For example, Facebook, right? We have more interaction among users and application, Facebook. Also, we have YouTube, right? YouTube, user can make a video, create a contents, and then upload it on the internet. This is where the Web 2.0 started in. Okay, so initially we could not do that. Okay, this is the generation of Web 2.0. That means is the collaboration amongst applications, users, and program. Basically, user can participate in the contents of the web. Okay, the next one is called Web 3.0. Okay, Web 3.0 is computer-generated information that requiring less human interaction, like intelligent search. For example, you have like Siri, right? Siri or Google Assistant. You can ask Siri, what is the weather today? And then the Siri will tell you, okay, today's weather in my calendar is 70 degrees with 40% chance of precipitation or raining. Okay, so this is where 3.0 started in. Okay, maybe later on, 2 or 3 years down the road, we may have Web 4.0. We don't know yet because everything is changing nowadays, right? Technology changes so rapidly. Even nowadays, I don't know if you are aware, we have a self-driving car now, right? Self-driving car. Even the country in Singapore, they do testing on the bus right now. So we don't need to have a bus driver anymore. So it's called self-driving bus. They are on the testing mode right now. They are on the testing phases. So hopefully maybe 2 or 3 years down the road, we may implement that. Okay. All right. So the first one that we cover in this presentation is the different generation of web. Web 1.0, 2.0, and 3.0. Okay. The next one is FTP, or File Transfer Utilities, right? There are several popular types of program for uploading or downloading the files, right? First of all, is you're gonna use FTP. Okay, let me show you on the web. You can download this program called FTP. Okay, this FTP program allows you to download and upload files. Okay, FTP program. Okay, here we go. PuTTY. This is the most popular one here. Okay, so if you want to download and upload a file, you can use program. It's called PuTTY. Okay. Well, this belongs to SolarWinds. Okay, it's proprietary, but I can give you a free one called PuTTY. PuTTY FTP here. Here we go. This is what I'm trying to say. Alright. You can go to this website and download that. Here, website. Okay. This is for uploading and downloading a file. You see this? Alright. So you have FTP or BitTorrents, and it's a web-based file transfer services. You can just Google it up. You can see all of the different ones. The most popular one, it says this in the note at the bottom, is called Dropbox, right? This is called web-based file transfer services. In case you guys never use this web-based, here, let me show it to you, is called Dropbox. This is a free services. Some of them you need to pay depending on the need of the user. So here, let's say compare a plan. Okay. The standard one, $12. I think there is a free one. Oh, this is for business. Let me see, we can get a free one, right? This is for business. For individuals, here we go. See, individual theme plan, right? Theme plan. For individual, here is plus. I believe this is a free one. After that, if you need more space, then you have to pay. Okay? So, do some research about it, and this is pretty good information and a program that you and me as a student or as an instructor may use this on the daily basis. BitTorrent, I don't think I recommend BitTorrent because why? They are sometimes has a lot of viruses. So you got to be careful when you use BitTorrent, when you download some program or movie from the internet. The problem with this one is if you download unreliable sources of files or program, they may have viruses. So please be careful with that. For sure, you don't want to have viruses in your computer. The next one is Internet Security Suite. Well, it is important that when you have a computer in the house, you need to have Internet Security Suite. Okay, this is designed to maintain your security and privacy while on the internet. McAfee and Symantec, these are the most popular. Let me show you the free one. Okay, the free one, you can go to this website. It's called filehippo.com. Okay, I would suggest you go to this website and download this Avast antivirus program and registry cleaner. Okay, this is a free, or AVG. These are a free antivirus. So students should not purchase the antivirus unless you already bought it, because why? You can get a free one here, right? AVG or Avast. For anti-malware, because sometimes you guys can have an anti-malware. Let me see which one is a good anti-malware here. Adware antivirus, this may be a good one. In the past, I used Malwarebyte. I don't know if it is still free right now. This is called Malwarebyte. Okay. Here is the commercial version, and this is the free one here. In the past, this is a free, but nowadays, they want you to purchase. I guess it's already popular. Okay. This one. Let me see. Download free, and then you need to buy. How much it costs here nowadays? Malwarebyte. Oh, it's kind of expensive, huh? 2 years, $69. 1 year, okay, it's $39. Okay, so these are the most important things you need to have, right? One is antiviruses, and the second one is CC cleaner. This is to make your computer more efficient, and anti-malware. Okay. So whenever you have a chance, you can browse on the internet and look for the free one. Go to filehippo.com. Okay, I usually look at here what are the most popular one. Okay. All right, so let's move on to the next one. The next one is FTP. We talk about it. Security, we already talk about that too. E-commerce. Okay, what is e-commerce? E-commerce basically when people or organization buy and sell services and goods over the internet. Okay, services or goods over the internet. There are three basic ones. Well, the book show you three basic one, but I like to add some. I like to add additional one, which is G2G. Let's discuss the first one. It's called B2C, business to consumer. Okay, business to consumer is basically the sale of product or services to general public. Okay, this is one of the fastest growing type of internet, like Amazon.com or Dell.com or Walmart.com. This is B2C. That means the sale of product and services to general public. The next one is called C2C. C2C is consumer to consumer. This is individual to individual. For example, eBay and Craigslist. Since eBay is a good one, Amazon also they do C2C. Craigslist, sometimes you need to be careful because it is free and there is no verification of the user. So be careful with the fraud and computer crime. Okay, so however, I still sometimes use Craigslist too, although it is not very secure, but you just have to be more careful with that. Alright, then you have B2B. B2B is the sale of product and services from business to business. Okay, for example, the wholesale pharmaceutical company, they sell their medicine or drug to hospital directly. They don't go directly to the pharmacy, but the wholesale pharmaceutical, they sell directly to the hospital, so they can get a wholesale price. Another example that maybe you and I use this a lot is Costco or Sam's Club. Okay, many of the people that purchase to their store are mostly maybe small businesses, right? Like small law office or restaurant businesses. They purchase items in the big quantities. Okay, like I mentioned to you, G2G, you have G2G. G2G is government to government. For example, it's like United Nations. Okay, if you guys ever been to New York, you can visit United Nations. This is where all countries around the world they get together and discuss some issues over there. All right, let's move on to the next one. Security. Make sure that when you are on the internet, you have to be careful. Okay, especially with the payments, it must be secure because nowadays there are a lot of credit card fraud. I myself have changed 3 Amex credit card because I think somebody just used my Amex card. Okay, I don't know how they get it. I guess most of the bad guys are very sophisticated to obtain that. So we as an individual have to be very careful to check our account on regular basis. Okay. Two option of payment: credit card and digital cash. Nowadays there are a lot of company and some country they use digital cash. Okay, like Google Wallet. And in the case of China, recently I've been to China and they use this one. It's called Alipay or AliExpress. Okay, in the summer I had the opportunity to travel to Shanghai for about a few days. Almost all the store, including Uber driver, they use this one. It's called AliExpress. AliExpress is similar like Google Wallet. Okay, this one, AliExpress. Okay, these are similar like Google Wallet or digital wallet. Okay, so you can buy everything online using that card. Okay. Okay, security. Next. Cloud computing. Okay, basically this is the shift of computing activity from user computer to computer on the internet. Nowadays, you don't have to install the programs in your PC. Most of the programs are online. Okay, for example, your SIMnet account, right? Everything is in the cloud. Instead of installing a SIMnet at the student's computer, now the SIMnet is hosted online, is in the cloud. Okay. Another example is Blackboard. You can go anywhere in the world. You can always access to Blackboard because Blackboard is hosted on the cloud. Okay, so now in the past, users or students need to install the program, okay, and the data, need to install their program in the computers. But now everything moving to the cloud. Dropbox, SIMnet account, and Blackboard, all of those are in the cloud computing. Okay. All right. Let's move on to the next one, Internet of Things. Okay. This is basically allow object embedded with electronic device to send, receive, and data. Internet of Things, nowadays everything is connected. It's called integrated system. Integrated system, okay, or network. Let me give you an example. If you own a home, you can set up your thermostat link on the internet. Also, you can link your garage. So before you go home, you can set up your garage to open in 5-10 minutes. And before you go home, you also can set your thermostat to 70 or 72 degree, or maybe you can shut it down. Also your light, right? All of these devices have an IP address, okay? This is actually created, this also actually create a security problem, because if all devices are connected to the internet, they are more vulnerable with hackers. So people need to be aware of the security things. Yes, it is convenient, but at the same time, you have some cons. So you have always pros and the cons. Okay, some of these devices are vulnerable with hackers because they are not meant to be made with the security in mind. They are just like a thermostat company, so they are not a security company, and many hackers use this loophole to get into the computer networks. Okay, career in IT. There are so many different careers in IT. Okay, I would like to mention just a few of them, like web developer, to create a website, okay, or application. And then you gotta be a networking. You manage all the networking in the company. Or information security officer. So their job is responsible to secure all the system within the company. Okay. By the way, this career is in high demand right now. So if some of you want to study computer, I would suggest you consider one of these fields. So web developer, networking, information security, what else? PC technician, right? These are some of the career in IT. Okay. All right. Next, look to the future. Well, the future is always, technology will change so rapidly, and as you can see now, you have self-driving cars, right? Artificial intelligence, robotics, all of these things are coming up in front of our eyes. So this will be the future of technology. Regardless of what major that student want to study, they have to be computer literate or technology literate. Yeah, this will be advantageous to them, especially to the employers. Okay, the next kind of a few slides is about question and answer. I will post this on the Facebook, not Facebook. I will post this on the Blackboard. Okay. I hope that this video is informative to you, and please, if you haven't read chapter 2, please go over chapter 2, and I see you on the Blackboard soon. Thank you, and have a good day.